Hey everybody, welcome to my whiteboard. Today I wanted to talk about how to calculate a mortgage. And my whole premise for doing this is because at one point I, of course, was a first-time home buyer. I jumped onto Google.com to try to figure out how much house I could afford and came across one of their loan calculators. Ended up only calculating what's called my principal and thought that I could afford way more house than I actually could. So when I went out onto the market, I was like, wow, these homes are so beautiful, I'm so excited, and I had my hopes and dreams crushed when I figured out that I was not even close to being able to afford that much house. So the whole purpose for this is to give you a good ballpark estimate. This isn't going to be exact. It's just meant to be more accurate than some of the loan calculators that you'll come across. Of course, consult with a mortgage expert if you're looking to get a loan and you want to figure out exactly how much you're going to be paying. But this will give you a good guideline. So the first thing that you got to do is figure out the home value. How much is the home going to cost? For all of these things here, these four things that you're seeing, I'm going to be going off of averages in Utah. So average price for a single family home right now in Utah, according to Zillow, is roughly $235,000. Once you have the home value, how long is the loan term going to be? How long is it going to take you to pay this amount off? Most people are getting 30-year loans right now. That ends up coming out to 360 payments. So first thing you do, very simple, divide your home amount by your payments, how many you got to make over the loan period, and you'll get your monthly amount. So I got a little cheat sheet over here. It ends up coming out to $652. That right there is called your principal. Next thing you got to figure out, what's your interest rate going to be? For this example, we'll say it's 3.75%. That is calculated to this amount. What's 3.75% of the home cost? Ends up coming out to $8,812. You pay that every single year, so we got to divide that by 12 to get the monthly amount. Ends up coming out to $735. So these first two things are going to be the biggest components of the loan that are going to affect the cost. And that's why I'm so critical on interest rates, is because if they change by even 1%, it can affect your monthly payment a lot. Next thing we got to figure out is property taxes. I'm going to go off the average here in Utah County, which, if I remember right, was roughly $1,300. Let's see what the exact was, $1,361. That's every year, divided by 12 to get the monthly amount. It's $114. And insurance is roughly $50 per month. So once you have these four things figured out, very simple, add them together. You end up getting your rough monthly payment. In this example, it comes out to $1,550, and that's it. It's that simple. What's the home going to cost? What's your interest rate going to be? What's the property taxes in the city that you want to live in? And how much is insurance going to cost? If you know all these things, you can get a good ballpark estimate. Like I said, this is not meant to be exact. This is just meant to give you a rough estimate if you're curious as to how much house you can actually afford. There are other things that can come into play. You might have an HOA fee. Your credit score could affect your interest rate in a positive or a negative way. They're constantly changing regardless. Yeah, there's tons of moving parts to a loan, but this will definitely give you a more accurate estimate to let you guys know how much house you can actually afford. So that's it. It's that simple. And the whole purpose for me doing this show today is because starting next week, I'm going to be showcasing different properties in different cities and price ranges. So I want you guys to let me know what you want to see. First one that I'm going to be doing is in Saratoga Springs. Whole reason I'm doing it is because Saratoga Springs is blowing up right now. It's one of the fastest growing cities in Utah. So I want people to see what you can get for a single family home in Saratoga Springs, kind of let you guys know what the price is and what you can expect out of the home for that price range. So if you guys have any other suggestions for cities or price ranges, drop a comment, let me know. If you have any questions about this or anything else real estate related, if there's anything that I can help with, please let me know. I would love to help out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.